Yeah, 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 yeah. Peace feel foreign, like a country I can't pronounce. I step in it careful, like it's gonna kick me out. Room too quiet, my ears start searching for trouble. Like silence ain't comfort, it's the pause before the rumble. I got a roof, got a door, got a lock that's new, but my chest still braced like the old block do. I'll be sitting on the couch, TV low, lights dim, and the car door slam, make my whole body tense and not dramatic, trained, that's the truth of it. My nerves learn the street, now they won't unlearn quick. Peace feels foreign, like it got strings attached. Like calm is a trick and I'm waiting to get snatched. Back in the chaos, back in the phone calls at night, back in the sirens, painting windows red, white. Even good news feels suspicious, like what's the catch? Like life don't give gifts, it just sets traps. I remember dinners with forks paused mid-bite, then we chewed again anyway to act like we alright. I remember hallway echoes, door chain rattle alarms, mom whispering prayers with tie your hands and calm. I remember one more run, turning into years, exit plan moving like it's running from fear. So when life gives me stillness, my body don't clap. It scans, it guards, it expect to snap. Peace feel foreign, like walking without looking back, like crossing the street without doing the math. I be in a clean room, still hear old noise, like my mind got a playlist of sirens and voids. I catch myself sitting with my back to the wall, checking exits in restaurants, counting heads in the mall. Like safety is temporary, like danger is loyal, and that's what the hood did. Left my calm in the soil, people say relax like it's a switch I can flip, but my heart got history and it don't just skip. My sleep come in pieces even on quiet nights, cause my body learned to wake up before the lights. I'll dream of fragments, old street light blinking, old faces and shadows, my name in the whispering, wake up and sweat then laugh like I'm cool, but peace feel foreign. Fear was the rule and it's weird cause I want it. I want calm like water, want my little ones to grow without carrying armor, want moms to breathe without math in the eyes, want my phone to ring with laughter, not cries. But when the day comes quiet, I don't know what to do. I start creating storms, cause storms feel true. That's the curse. Chaos feels familiar. Peace feels like a stranger with hands in the mirror. Peace feel foreign, like I owe it a reason, like I can't just have it without pain and seasons. I'll sit in the sunlight and feel guilty for rest, like I'm doing something wrong by unclenching my chest. Survival guilt got a seat at my table, whispering they didn't make it. Why you stable? And I don't got answers that clean, just a heart that's tired of living in between. So I'm learning peace the same way I learned the street. Repetition, practice, patience with my feet. I'm learning quiet, don't mean danger. It can mean healing, it can mean favor. I'm learning to breathe through the urge to react, learning to let calm be calm, let the moment stay intact. Trigger discipline for the mind, not answering every test, not feeding every sign. Peace feel foreign, so I treat it gentle, like a fragile new plant in a cracked up rental. I water it with routines, early mornings, clean steps with honest conversation, with real rest. I check on my people when it's boring and plain, not just when the night bring thunder and rain. I set boundaries without turning cold, cause peace don't grow when you're over a chunk. Sometimes I stand under a street light late, and I tell myself straight, you don't have to live like bait. You can make it home and actually be home, not just a body in a room, but a soul that's grown. So when calm arrive, I'm trying to trust the knock, not flinch at the door like the chain about to pop. Peace feel foreign, yeah. But foreign can become home if you stop packing your heart every time it gets alone. So I'm staying, I'm breathing, I'm letting it sit, letting quiet be quiet, letting my life be it. Rock the forward.
Yeah, broken blocks, unbroken mind, that's the motto I carry. Growing up with a pavement crack like dreams miscarry, with a street sign leaning sideways like they gave up hope, where the building sagged heavy like they couldn't cope. But my mind stayed polished, sharper than a barber's blade, even when the world around me looked bent, bruised and frayed. E40 linguistics in my thoughts, twisting, turning acrobatic, breaking down the struggle like a chemist in the attic. I walk through the block with my brain on turbo mode, analyze miles in every corner like a scholar of the code. The environment was damaged, potholes, boarded doors, but my spirit stayed sturdy like reinforced floors. Broken blocks, unbroken mind, that's the contrast I live. Where the world try to take, but my focus always give me clarity, give me hustle, give me vision in the fog. Even when the streets bark loud like a junkyard dog, I see chaos in the alleys, see sorrow in the bricks, but my thoughts stay clean like freshly sharpened picks. Some folks let the block break them, crumble their ambition, let the struggle eat their dreams like a hungry superstition. But I move different, head high, chin tucked, mind armored up like a semi-truck. I study the patterns, the people, the vibe, learning how to survive without losing my pride. Yeah, broken blocks, unbroken mind, that's the blueprint I wrote, turning every setback into fuel for my growth. I see boarded windows like scars on the street, but my mind stayed warm even when my hands felt the heat. I'd hear arguments echo through the walls like thunder, but my thoughts stayed calm, never falling under. Yeah,
for like a move in the research.
Before they taught us the game is a language, that wisdom is armor, that hustle can manage the weight of the world when the world gets heavy, that a sharp mind cuts through pressure like a Chevy. So I kept my intellect polished, my instincts on swivel, breaking down danger like a riddle in the middle. Broken blocks, unbroken mind, that's the rhythm I breathe, a mindset built from the pain I received. I walked past broken glass like it was part of the art, a mosaic of survival carved deep in my heart. The block looked damaged, cracked, chipped, worn, but my mind stayed fresh like a hustler reborn. Some nights I sit on the curb watching the world decay, but inside my head I was building a brighter day, dreaming the stages of freedom, of flight. Even when the block tried to dim my light, I'd hear sirens sing lullabies, see shadows dance wrong, but my thoughts stay steady like a well-written song. Broken blocks, unbroken mind, that's the truth I hold, a story of resilience in the world so cold. I learned early that the environment don't define you, it just tests your strength, tries to realign you. But I stayed rooted, grounded, aware, a thinker in the chaos, a breath of fresh air. E40 cadence in my soul, bouncing slick, unpredictable, turning every obstacle into something flippable. I take the pain, remix it, turn it into drive, turn the brokenness around me into reasons to thrive. The block tried to break me, but I stayed intact, mind sharp like a contract with every clause exact. Broken blocks, unbroken mind, that's the legacy I built, a testament to strength, not fear, not guilt, a reminder that even when the world looks wrecked, your mind can stay clean, your spirit can stay checked. I walk through ruins with a scholar's stride, a hustler's heart, a survivor's pride. And when I move through the city, I carry that glow, a quiet confidence the struggle can't overthrow. The block still crack, the building still lean, but my mind stays bright, polished, pristine. Broken blocks, unbroken mind, yeah, that's my code. A thinker for it, strong in the heavy weather road. And even now, when the past tries to pull me behind, I breathe deep, stay sharp. Unbroken mind, broken blocks, unbroken mind, that's the story I hold, a soul that stays brilliant in the world so cold, cold.
Silent warnings. Silent warnings. Silent warnings. Silent warnings. Warnings. Silent warnings. That's that tingling in your spine, that little whisper in your soul saying, player, watch the sign before the drama even forms, before the trouble gets to breathing. I feel the vibe shift sideways like the universe is teasing. I grew up with antennas on my spirit, always twitching, like my instincts had hydraulics, always jumping, always switching. E40 linguistics in my brain, slick talk, code addiction, seeing danger in the details like I'm reading premonitions. I walk through the block with my senses on alert, feeling tension in the pavement, hearing lies in the dirt. The air get thick, the birds get quiet, the wind stop moving. That's when you know the streets got a plot already brewing. Silent warnings, that's that sixth sense, that hood intuition, that don't go left today type of inner superstition. I see shadows move wrong, feel the energy get colder, like the universe tap me on the shoulder. Some folks call it paranoia, I call it survival, a building radar system sharper than a rifle. I remember being young, but my instincts grown, hearing danger in the tone of a payphone, watching body language like a scholar of the streets, reading micro expressions like hidden receipts. If someone blink too slow, if they smile too wide, my spirit whisper careful, something off inside. Silent warnings. They save me more times than I can count. They save me more times than I can count. Silent warnings, they save me more times than I can count. Kept me out of situations where the stakes hit high amounts. I feel the vibe shift before the first word drop, like the universe it paused for the chaos pop. Sometimes it was subtle, a weird laugh, a strange glance. Sometimes it hit heavy like a sucker punch stance. E40 taught us that game is a language, that wisdom is armor, that instincts manage. The difference between living and being a ghost, between being a hunter or being a toast. So I kept my ears open, my spirit on swivel, reading reading silent warnings like a riddle in the middle. Some nights I walk home and feel eyes on my back, not seeing nothing but knowing something ready to attack. The street lights flicker wrong, the alley hums strange, the whole block feel like it's shifting out of range. That's when I switch routes, take the long way home, trusting that inner voice that never left me alone. Silent warnings. They say me more times than I can't count. They say me more times than I can't count. Silent warnings. They ain't loud, they ain't flashy, they come in whispers and goosebumps and moments uncanny. Like when the dice game ends, he suddenly turns sour, or when the loudest dude in the room loses his power. Like when the homie who always jokes suddenly quiet, or when the block feels like it's holding back a riot. I learned to trust that sixth sense more than any advice, cause hesitation in the hood can cost the ultimate price. I feel danger in the air before the first move made, like the universe sent me a preview before the scene plays. Some call it luck, I call it spiritual armor, a gift from the struggle that made me wiser, calmer. Silent warnings, they taught me how to navigate storms, how to read the world's patterns, how to sense hidden forms, how to move like water, how to shift like smoke, how to dodge situations designed to provoke. I see the signs in the smallest details, a twitch in a hand, a story that fails, a smile too forced, a handshake too tight, a vibe that felt wrong even when the words sounded right. E40 cadence in my thoughts, twisting, turning, breaking down danger like a chemist, learning. I'd analyze the room like a chessboard in motion, feeling silent warnings ripple like waves in the ocean. My spirit stayed hungry for truth, allergic to lies, always watching the horizon with wide open eyes. Now when I walk through the world, I move with a calm, a quiet storm in my chest, a psalm in my palm. Silent warnings still guide me, steady, deep, refined, a compass built from the battles, sharp in my mind. They whisper when the vibe's off, when the energy's strange, when the universe shifts gears, when the world rearranges. Silent warnings, yeah, they shaped my whole path, kept me out of the fire, out of the aftermath. And even now when the past tries to pull me back in, I breathe deep, stay sharp, let my instincts win. Silent warnings, that's the story I hold, a soul that stayed aware in the world so cold. Lot of warnings. They say me more times than I can count. They say me more times than I can count. They me more. They me more times. Rings on the fire escape. Rings on the fire escape. Yeah, rings on the fire escape. Rings on the fire. Rings on the fire escape. Yeah. Rings on the fire. Rings on the fire escape. That's where I built my mind. Sitting above the chaos, trying to leave the noise behind. Late nights with the city humming low like a bass line. Street lights flicker a rhythm while I redesign a future bigger than the block, wider than the pain. A life untouched by the cold, untouched by the strain. I climb the middle ladder slow, feel the rust on my palms. Find my seat above the hood where the night felt calm. Below me, the run moved wild. Sirens shout tension, but up here I could brave things, sharpen my intention. The fire escape became my classroom, a quiet retreat where I learned how to turn struggle into something complete. Gangsta wisdom in my chest, smooth, steady, refined. A blend of street lessons in the philosopher's mind. Guru taught us that elevation starts inside your thoughts, that the hood can't cage a soul that refuses to be caught. So I sit there hoodie tight, breath fog in the air, dreaming of a life where I wasn't stuck in the stand. Dreams on the fire escape. Dreams on the fire escape. Dreams on the fire escape. Yeah. Dreams on the fire escape. Yeah. Dreams on the fire escape. That's where I mapped my escape routes. Plotted every move like a general, no doubts. I bounce the block from above like a bird on the wire. See the patterns, the cycles, the sparks of desire. Kids running wild, old heads leaning on the rail. Mothers carrying groceries like soldiers who never fail. The fire escape, get me perspective, distance from the grind. A place where I can separate the noise from the mind. Down below, the world felt heavy, unpredictable, raw. But up there, I can see the bigger picture without flaws. Study the style like scripture, memorize the glow. Tell myself one day I'll rise past what I know. Some nights the wind hit cold, cut beat through my coat. But the dreams kept me warm, kept my spirit afloat. I'd imagine stages, crowds, beats knocking loud. Imagine speaking truth to a whole different crowd. Imagine a life where my words carry weight, where my story wasn't trapped by the project bait. Dreams on the fire escape. That's where I learned patience. Dreams on the fire escape. Dreams. Yeah, Dreams on the fire escape, that's where I learn patience. Where I learn that growth takes time, not just motivation. Where I learn that ambition ain't loud, it's quiet. A slow burn in your chest, not a ride. Where I learn that the hood shapes you, but don't define that a sharp mind can cut through the toughest design. I watch the moon hover over rooftops like a guardian. Watch the city breathe heavy like a tired old cardigan. Every sound below became part of my meditation. Every shout, every laugh, every confrontation. The block was a symphony, gritty, raw, unrefined. But the fire escape turned it into music for the mind. Gangstar style reflection, smooth, calm, articulate, breaking down life's lessons in the way that feel deliberate. I think about the people who never made it out, the ones who lost hope, the ones swallowed by doubt. And I promised myself I wouldn't be another ghost, wouldn't let the block claim me like it claimed the most. Yo, beams on the fire escape, beams on the fire, beams on the fire escape. Yeah, beams on the fire escape. Yeah, dreams on the fire estate, that's where I built resilience. Where I learned that silence can be louder than brilliance. Where I learned that the world don't hand out peace, you gotta carve it yourself, piece by piece. Where I learned that the mind is a weapon when honed, a tool that can free you even when you feel owned. Some nights I hear the footsteps on the metal below, someone else seeking refuge from the world's every blow. We not no words, just two souls in the night, both trying to find clarity in the city's dim light. The fire steep was therapy, raw, honest, real, a place where the heart to breathe, where the mind can you. Now when I walk through the city, I carry that view, that elevated mindset, that calm guru hue. The block still loud, struggle still deep, but my dreams stay awake even when the world sleeps. Dreams on the fire escape, yeah, that's my origin tale. A kid who found hope when most hearts fail. And even now, when the past tries to pull me back down, I breathe deep, look up, refuse to drown. Yeah, dreams on the fire escape. And that's the story I hold. Dreams on the fire with my soul that stayed warm in a world so cold, 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 cold.
Yeah.
Pressure in my bones, pressure in my bones. I be mad at this shit. Pressure in my bones, pressure in my bones. I be daddy on the street.
Pressure in my bones. I feel it deep like a drum line, a quiet thump beneath the skin, keeping rhythm with my grind. The hood press weighed on me early, tried to bend my frame, but instead it carved discipline, sharpened my aim. I grew up with stress, wasn't a moment, it was the climate where the tension in the air felt thick enough to climb it. Groovy style calm in my chest, steady measure refined, a philosopher in the struggle with a warrior's mind. I didn't fold when the world leaned heavy on my shoulders. I learned to stand firm, grow wiser, grow bolder. Pressure wasn't punishment, it was training in disguise, a way to build strength behind the quiet in my eyes.
Pressure in my bones.
That's the echo of the block, where the nights hit harder than the hands on the clock, where the sirens sang lullabies, where the shadows told stories, where survival wasn't glory, it was mandatory. I walked through the courtyard with my senses on alert, feeling stress in the pavement, hearing truth in the dirt. Some kids learn fear, I learned focus instead. Learn to breathe through the chaos, keep a level head. Learn that pressure ain't the enemy, panic is. That a calm mind in a storm is a superpower in this biz. The hood tried to shake me, tried to rattle my core, but pressure only made me sharper than I was before.
Pressure in my bones, pressure in my bones. Out the yachty or the street. Pressure in my bones, pressure in my bones. Out the yachty on the street. Pressure in my bones. Out the yachty on the street. Pressure in my bones. Out the yachty on the street.
Pressure in my bones. Like the concrete taught me patience, like the cold nights taught me strength through deprivation. I sit on the fire escape, breath fog in the air, thinking how the struggle shaped me without leaving me impaired. The weight didn't crush me, it sculpted my stance, made me move with intention, not luck or chance. Gangsta wisdom in my veins, smooth, steady, articulate, breaking down life's lessons in a way that felt deliberate. I learned that stress is a teacher, not a curse. That pressure builds diamonds when you face it, not reverse. So I carried that truth like a jewel in my chest, a reminder that resilience is what separates the blessed from the broken, from the reckless, from the ones who collapse. Underweight that could have strengthened them if they adapted, perhaps.
Pressure in my bones, pressure in my bones. I'll be daddy on the street.
Yeah, pressure in my bones, that's the rhythm I breathe. A mindset built from the pain I received. I didn't run from the struggle, I absorbed it whole. Let it settle in my marrow, let it fortify my soul. Every hardship was a rep, every setback a drill. Every long night a lesson in patience and will. Some nights I feel the stress pulse heavy in my ribs, like the block's heart desync with the life that I live. But instead of breaking down, I break it down mentally, turning pressure into clarity, stressing the energy. I'd analyze the moment like a chessboard in motion, moving with precision, not emotion. Pressure in my bones, it taught me how to stay grounded, how to stay calm when the world felt surrounded by chaos, by noise, by unpredictable storms. How to keep my composure when the pressure transforms. Some folks cracked under weight, I learned to carry it clean, like a monk in the madness, balanced and serene. Google taught us that strength ain't loud, it's quiet. A steady flame inside, not a riot. So I kept my fire low but consistent. A slow burn that made my spirit resistant. Pressure didn't scare me, it shaped my design. Turned a kid from the struggle into someone refined. Now when I walk through the city, I move with a glow, a quiet confidence the world can't overthrow. Pressure still lives in me, steady, deep aligned. A reminder of the battles that strengthen my mind. Pressure in my bones, yeah, that's my truth, my tone. A soul that stays solid even when the world turns stone. And even now when the past tries to pull me behind, I breathe deep, stay sharp, unbroken mind.
Pressure in my bones, I be riding over some great. Pressure in my bones, I be riding on the street. Pressure in my bones, got pressure in my bones, my bones. Pressure in my bones, pressure in my bones, I be riding on the street.
Nighttime paranoia, that's the rhythm of my walk. Moving through the shadows while the city try to talk. Every echo in the alley got a meaning underneath. Every footstep behind me got a story with teeth. I grew up where the darkness wasn't peaceful or calm. It was a test of your senses, a measure of your qualm. Google style wisdom in my chest, steady, grounded, refined. A quiet storm of awareness, sharp and deep in my mind. I didn't fear the night, I respected its design. Knew the block changed faces once the sun stopped to shine. The street lights flickered warnings, the wind whispered clues. And I learned to read the city like a language I could use. Nighttime paranoia, not panic, just precision. A sixth sense too tight like a sniper's vision. I'd walk home slow, eyes scanning every angle, watching silhouettes stretch, long shadows twist and tangle. The hood at night was different, colder, less forgiving. A place where the line between danger and safety stayed thin. Some folks called it fear, I called it survival instinct. A built-in radar system that kept every thought linked to the lessons the block carved in my bones. Linked to the nights I walked solo through danger zones. I'd hear a bottle break wrong, feel the tension in the air. In my mind with mad bags, it's like a soldier aware.
Nighttime,
Nighttime paranoia, that's the hum beneath my breath. A reminder that the hood don't sleep, it just test your patience, your focus, your ability to stay calm. Test whether you can read danger before it brings harm. I keep my hood low, footsteps light, heartbeat steady. Moving like a ghost myself, always mentally ready. Gangstar philosophy, smooth, sharp, articulate. Breaking down the night's lessons in a way deliberate. I learned that paranoia ain't weakness, it's wisdom in disguise. A way to stay alive when the world tells lies. A way to sense the shift before the trouble takes shape. A way to stay grounded when there's no clean escape. Some nights I feel eyes on me from windows above. Not hatred, not malice, just the hood's tough love. People watching to see if I make it home safe. People who knew nighttime was a whole different space. The block breathed heavy after midnight struck, like the darkness unlocked a different kind of luck. Nighttime paranoia, that's the soundtrack of my youth. A mix of fear, instinct, and unfiltered truth. Out here whispers in the alley, see shadows move on. Feel the city pulse faster like a heart racing song. But instead of running wild, I slow my pace down. Let my senses guide me through the maze of the town. Guru taught us that strength ain't loud, it's quiet. A calm mind in chaos, not a riot. So I kept my composure even when the night felt tense. Let my instincts lead me like a sixth sense defense. I read the block's energy like a seasoned detective. Every detail mattered, every movement was effective. Nighttime paranoia, it didn't break me, it built me.
Made my mind sharp, made my awareness silky. Made me see the world in layers, not just surface and skin. Made me understand danger before it tried to begin. The hood taught me early that nighttime ain't a game. It's a classroom of shadows where survival learns its name. Some nights I stop under a street light, breathing slow, watching the fog rolling like a scene from a show. The city felt alive, not friendly, not cruel, just honest in a way daylight could never rule. Nighttime paranoia wasn't fear, it was clarity. A heightened state of mind shaped by harsh reality. Now when I walk through the city, I move with a calm, a quiet storm in my chest, a psalm in my palm. My sense is still sharp, steady, deep, a line, a compass built from the battles, the strength in my mind. Nighttime paranoia, yeah, that's my truth, my tone. A soul that stayed aware, even when the world turns stone.
Yeah.
The block talk to me in echoes, warnings in the wind, concrete, got a memory. And don't forget who been, I step where I grew up, and the pavement start confessing. Like every crack got a lesson, every stain got a message. A whisper, move quiet when the sun drop low. Don't trust every smile, cause the night moves slow. Street light blinking Morse like it know what I hid. Old names in the hallway like ghosts of the kid I used to be. For fear, learn my heartbeat's rhythm. Before be home and be ready, now come meet with them. Voices in the concrete, I hear them under my soles. Train rumble underneath like bass in my bones. And say you remember that corner? I do too clear. Where laughs turned to hush, where a siren felt near. Where we play tag, now it's tape and chalk in the mind. And you walk past it acting fine, but you never unwind. And say don't glorify nothing cause it costs too much. I seen love turn to distance, seen envy turn to clutch. I seen friends turn viewers, refreshing my name. Clapping when it's bright, then ghost when it's pain. The concrete lab bitter, they love to shine out the strain. And I nod like facts while I swallow the rain. And talk through the stoop where the old head sat. Through the bodega bell that make my shoulders react. That little chime hit me like a flashback quick. Cause small sounds in this life come loaded with risk. The concrete say breathe when my chest get tight. Pride don't pay rent and rage don't fix night. I hear my mother's footsteps in the stairwell echo. Hear prayers in the kitchen, soft like a pillow. Forks pause at dinner when the outside pop forward. And we chew again anyway, like that's who we are. The concrete hate the normalists, say this ain't peace. It's survival on repeat, and it don't release. It remind me of winters, heat low, stomach loud. And summer block parties with danger war crowd. DJ playing hits while the eyes play chess. Smiles in the front, but the beef stay pressed. The concrete warn me, then exit before it flips. Cause one moment can turn a whole life to clips. Now I'm older, still walking with eyes in the back. Reading the air like subtitles on black. Car idle too long, sudden hush on the curb. And the concrete whisper, don't feed what you heard. Rumors run fast, facts walk slow in the street. By sunrise, your name got 3 versions on repeat. The concrete don't judge like a saint, it just states respect is a receipt. You pay for it late. It's seen the loudest get buried, brave online, then gone. Seen truce at a funeral, then back to war Monday dawn. And seen the one bullet you didn't shoot save your life. Seen restraint turn a storm into a quieter night. And talk to me personal like you still got a choice. Not the loud one for the crowd, but the quiet one for your voice. You can break the cycle and say, but it'll test your spine. The moment you try to grow, they'll try to hold your time. Leaving course identity, course comfort in the mess. But staying cautious, sleep, course your chest rest. So I listen to the concrete like it's therapy in the dark. Like the city itself got a pulse in the heart. I take that 1 honest minute, inhale then exhale. Let truth out my lungs so it don't turn to jail. I keep my winds low, volume my plans off display. Cause attention get hungry and hunger don't play. You talk from the laundry room, detergent in the air. Washer shaking like nerves, counting quiet in there. And say money smell like stress, crisp but it's cursed. Stack felt warm and vanished, problems always first. It talked through my phone when it rang after 2. Like bad news got a tone and it always come through. Emergency contact, like I'm the call for the storm. Fixing everybody's fire while my peace stay warm. 2 phones, no peace, one for love, one for pressure. Both of them pulling at me like I'm part of the measure. It say don't lose your humanity, trying to look hard. Cause the hardest man alive still got scars in the yard. And seeing hood heroes with no cape, just wait. Standing in doorways, guarding family from fate. Nightfall rules the block, curfew you can't see. Sundown smile shut off, tension in the breeze. Concrete whisper, make it home, don't make it a scene. Cause the quiet after shots is louder than the scream. So I keep walking steady, let the old lesson speak. Not to trap me in fear, but to teach me to be free. Concrete. is weary. In the mic is weary. In the mic is weary. In the mic is weary. In the mic, in the mic. Born into the storm, I ain't choose the thunder or rain. I just opened my eyes one day and learned to walk through pain. The chaos was inherited like a name or a scar, like the block stamped the signature on me from afar. I didn't ask for the lightning, didn't ask for the fight, but I learned how to navigate darkness without losing my light. Grew out calm in my chest, steady sender refined. A quiet strength built from the battles etched in my mind. The storm wasn't a moment, it was the climate I breathed. The constant pressure in the air, a lesson I received. Some kids grew up with sunshine, I grew up with alarms, with the wind pushing hard, with the world showing its arms. Born into the storm, but I learned to read the weather, learn to move with intention, keep my spirit together, learn to sense when the clouds were about to collapse, learn to stay grounded when the world laid traps. The hood taught me early that chaos ain't random, it's a pattern of rhythm, you just gotta understand them. I'd walk through the block with my senses on alert, feeling tension in the pavement, hearing truth in the dirt. The storm wasn't loud, sometimes it whispered low, a shift in the wind, the vibe only the wise ones know. I learned to trust my instincts more than any advice, cause hesitation in the storm can cost the ultimate price. Born into the storm, but I never let it drown me, never let the thunder shake the discipline around me. Some folks crumble under pressure, I learned to adapt, learn to breathe through the madness, keep my focus intact. Learn that strength ain't loud, it's quiet and patient, a steady flame inside, not a wild sensation. Gangstar philosophy, smooth, sharp, articulate, breaking down life's lessons in the way deliberate. I learned that storms reveal character, not flaws, that the ones who stay calm earn the world's applause. So I carry that truth like a jewel in my chest, a reminder that resilience is what separates the blessed from the broken, from the reckless, from the ones who collapse under weight that could have strengthened them if they adapted perhaps. Born into the storm, but I learned to navigate clean, like a sailor in the chaos with a vision unseen. I watched the block shift move like a sky transition, 1 minute calm, next minute full of suspicion. But instead of panicking, I study the signs, learning how to move smart, how to read the lines. Some nights the storm hit heavy, wind howling like grief, rain hitting the windows like a thief. But even then I sit still, breathing slow, letting the storm pass through me instead of taking control. I learned that chaos is temporary, strength is permanent, that a focused mind can weather any turbulent current. Born into the storm, but I never felt cursed, never saw myself as the victim of the worst. I saw the storm as a teacher, harsh but wise, forced to sharpen my vision, open my eyes. It taught me patience, taught me grit, taught me grace, taught me how to stay balanced in an unbalanced place. Guru taught us that wisdom comes from living, not theory, that the storm builds clarity even when life gets weary. So I embrace the lessons, let the struggle refine, let the storm carve strength deep into my spine. Now when the world shakes, I don't tremble or fold, I stand firm, breath steady, heart bold. Born into the storm, but I walk with a glow, a quiet confidence the chaos can't overthrow. The storm still lives in me, steady, deep aligned, a reminder of the battles that strengthen my mind. Born into the storm, yeah, that's my truth, my tone and soul to stay solid even when the world turns stone. Turn stone, turn stone, turn stone, turn stone.